you want to be viewed, in fact, you have to be viewed as being credible in a community, having some level of credibility and cachet for them to even allow you to engage. You can want to engage, but if they don't allow you to engage because they feel that you're a part of an administration that they have a strong level of distrust for, and you haven't built up that cultural capital, it's difficult for you to do that. But you also have to maintain some level of credibility within your administration to be able to either take water back, to ultimately use some level of shuttle diplomacy, right, to navigate and negotiate, it also be kept in communication and dialogue in administration. And so I think you have to be able to have conflict resolution skills, strong interpersonal communication skills, these kind of relationship building skills I think are incredibly important at constituency at all levels. I think are really critically important in ways that are open and honest and trustworthy and maintain a level of integrity, but also show that you also have some understanding of the issues and the desires and needs of the constituency involved and what leadership is grappling with at the same time. And that's not an easy thing to do. I think you have to be politically savvy. I think you have to be able to understand the politics that are being generated at that institution. Is it a public institution that has intervening variables coming from the legislature that you have to deal with? Is it a private institution that has some maybe powerful donors that are also playing a role? And so a number of these things have to come into play, and you have to negotiate them with the precision of a surgeon, I think, to be successful, and do it consistently. So who you are on day one needs to be who you are on day 360, right? And I think if you can do that, you could really be successful. And lastly, I think you have to build it into an overarching strategic or metric-driven approach for the institution, not utilize even free speech and inclusion efforts as a one-off discussion that's mutually exclusive from the strategic kind of fabric that you're trying to build at an institution. So you have to show where this plays a role into different aspects of organizational functioning, because if you can do that, I think you have an opportunity to create moments of epiphany, to open up pores of receptivity to people to ultimately see the impact of this in their daily lives and implement it in their workspaces or their learning spaces. And I think you have an opportunity for it to cement and take hold and build a foundation on. So having some metric-driven approach that you can continue to draw people back to and have them see themselves as a part of, I think is going to be important as well.